So I got a comment the other day, I'm paraphrasing of course, but it went something like, "Oh, I didn't know you like murdering kittens. How do you feel about that? How many grandmothers have you kicked in the groin since last Tuesday? 6? Huh, I bet it was more. You suck at life, you're a demon. How dare you?" Let's talk about him.
I am a vegan. You are a loser.
There's a growing number of people on the planet right now who are unhappy with the food I intake into my body. It disturbs their life. If I'm vegan, they want me to eat meat. If I'm not, they hate that I do. There's nothing I could do right. There's no balance where I please all of you. So I got this comment the other day. I get a lot of these. A lot. Too many. "Do you not care about all the animals you have killed since stopping being a vegan?" And I just brushed it. It brushed past me. I was like, yeah, okay, thanks for that. Little stab in the groin. All right, yeah, good one. And then I saw it again. I was like, didn't you just leave that? It was like a couple weeks later. He's like, "But what about all the animals being, don't you care anymore? Veganism, it's not about health. You're being selfish." I'm like, again? Did you? I thought you left that already. And then again, a third time. Why don't you care about animals anymore? How can you live with yourself? Veganism is about killing, not... Oh boy, I can't read. Isn't this the definition of a sociopath or something? Is that? He could be. Let's find out. Sociopath trait number 1, they lack remorse. Well, I doubt he feels bad for trying to hurt my feelings. So 1, check. Next one, they're charming. I don't know about that. I wasn't charmed. You certainly didn't get into my pants. Okay, 1 for 2. They're intelligent. He's not displaying any currently. That's 1 for 3. It's not looking good on the sociopath scale. He's a liar. He didn't lie to me. It's all truth-based. Oh boy, I guess he's not a sociopath. He's just an asshole vegan. Manipulative, he's trying to manipulate my feelings. He knows that I care about animals, obviously. Everybody on the planet does. Maybe not everybody. I'm like getting the nature footage. I appreciate animals. I was once an ethical vegan. He knows I care, but he's manipulating that caring mindset into a new direction of hatred. He's turning my love for animals against me. Huh? That's rude. Sociopathic. I don't usually respond to comments like this, but it's fun to make a video about it, just discussing it. He makes a point. Why don't you care about animals anymore? Because obviously I've chosen to eat them now. But you have to understand, there's an ethical argument, and then there's a physical argument for veganism. If your ethics are strong, you're like, oh, I would never kill an animal. But when you do so, your health suffers dramatically. Something has to change. You can't ask that. Like, what if somebody had asthma and they need that puffer thing, but you find out that those puffers are made in sweatshops in India, and like children are just worked like slaves, and there's chemicals that burn the villages. Oh, but you need your asthma. Like, he has to breathe. The asthma kid, sure, it's healable naturally. Don't let them tell you otherwise. But like for now, he's having an asthma attack. Oh my God. He needs it. Regardless of the goats he has killed to get that device. I think I've given it my best here, the good old honest college try to stay vegan. I've tried every combination that I could think of, and my gut hurts. It doesn't work. If I could find somebody who I trusted, not Goji Man. Thank you for reaching out that one time in your dramatic video that insulted me over and over again. Thank you. But like, I couldn't trust someone like him to help me. Healers are like compassionate and happy and, oh, I'll do anything for you. I'm not looking to get a drama queen to help me. So like, if there was somebody, a compassionate vegan who knew the test that I had to take, and then we could work it, of course I would want to be vegan. I care about animals, but I've tried over and over myself, and if myself can't do it, then it's too hard. Do you get what I mean though? Like if you need a scientist and a medical professional to get you better, then it's probably the wrong path. That's how I think. We should be able to figure it out. It's not that complicated. Eat things that feel good. Don't eat the things that are hurting you. And eventually, through trial and error, like you find the things that hurt you. I got another comment. We ended up going back and forth a bit. And he ended up deleting his comment, so I can't even prove it to you. Because he realized he was a moron. He said something like, I'm quoting your other video, you said you would stay vegan forever, even if you suffered a bit. And I was like, yeah, I did say that. I said, like, here I am, ethical. Charlie Freak told me, like, oh, you're going vegan, buddy. And I was like, yes, this is right. And I spent a year, and I said, like, even if I suffered a bit, I would stay vegan. I'm an ethical vegan. I'm never going to kill again. I didn't realize the level of suffering that veganism could bring to me. Like, my digestion was never worse. It was so bad, like just sulfury gas constantly. I couldn't sleep. It disturbed my sleep. That's how much gas I had. And then like I'm getting a forehead rash. My face is covered in a rash now. Things were not good. Like it went far beyond what I'm willing to put up with for some farm animals. So like we abandoned it. And he was like, oh, you said you would. Like I didn't say I would die of leprosy and stay vegan. There's a level, but I gave it a good year, even suffering. And I still stayed, and I was like, that's detox, bro. Wow, this is a rough patch here in the detox world. We'll get past it. Never did. Until I started juicing and removing all fiber, just the grains and the beans, nuts and seeds. I seem to be, like, normalizing now. Raw meat, juices, it's like my gut's okay. Oh, thank you for the break, you dickhead. All those grains, you're an asshole. Feed them to the birds and film them. Not that you care about them. So it would be awesome if we could all be vegan, but I find it really strange that some vegans are just so judgmental towards people who can't be vegan. Like they've tried it, especially this guy, Steve, 1711. Those are God's numbers, not that you deserve them. He knows my story well. He's been watching the videos for years. So like, how are you coming to these conclusions? You know I love animals. You know I tried to be vegan. You know I was ethical. I'm still a good person. Relax. It's like I can't. My gut just can't handle it. If you had the vegan plan that I trusted could get me back to the vegan path, healthy, of course I would go that path, but relying on the comment section that's full of every different style, it's so bewildering to look through there. Most of it I've already tried. So it's like people keep suggesting, you should try raw till 4, bruh. It's like, been there for years on end. I've tried it all balanced. You need to balance. This last year was more balanced than ever. I'm having like varieties, fruits, veggies, grains, beans, nuts, and seeds. What else is there? What balance? I did the balance. The more balanced I get, the worse I feel. Too much going on. So I've tried literally every vegan path I can think of, and the answer will always be, but you didn't try this one. This is the one. You did it wrong. And it's like, I tried it, man. There's no other answers. I don't see it. So if someone smarter than me wants to tell me exactly, okay, you need this test, and then eliminate these foods. I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I'm tired of trying. Every time I just add a bit of meat back, I feel better. So it's like, relax. So vegans continue to harass the most important animal, us. And that's not well for our well-being. So spread your message with love and realize who you're talking to. I've tried it all. And go move into a cave and grow your kale sprouts and just fuck off over there in a mountain somewhere. Thank you for watching the videos though, and thumbing them up. Thumbs down if you're currently a vegan wearing a brown colored hemp outfit. You sewed it yourself out of discarded hemp seed shells. You smell like nut butter. Not fresh one either. You can tell the fat's rancid. Most fats are. I know stuff. I know the stuff to be vegan. It just doesn't work in my gut. Not happy. So thank you for understanding that. And I look forward to not getting any more of those comments ever again. Ah, that's good times. Thank you. You subscribing? That's a good idea. 6 out of 10 people don't even regret it.